as the white flag waves. Skip Jackson down on the low line, and the New South Welshman, hailing from Australia, has grabbed the second spot, and Bob White is in trouble. He's not going to make the transfer. Right rear tyre's gone away, but the checkered flag's waved, and it's Steve Ballinger, the 1MC McDonald's car, has taken the win. In second position, car number 12, Skip Jackson from Australia. In third, 77, Lance Blevins from 63, Randy Nygaard. 12L coming through, that's Aaron Lemons.
Mike Hubert Jr. from Redding, California, setting the pace in the Rasmussen car number 74. Again, this is Mike's first trip to Knoxville here to do some racing. Normally drives the Bullring racetracks around the California area, so he's getting some big-time experience here, going daytime racing on a half mile. He sets the pace and brings him down into turn number 1. The green flag flies, and that is Mike Hubert Jr. stepping into the lead in car number 74. The 29 of Rich Bubeck is in second. Jimmy Carr making some moves right now in the 65C. He's up there in the fourth. Just can't grab a hold of that racetrack coming off of turn number 4. Down the front shooting into 1. He holds on to the number 4 spot, but he wants to get up there and challenge Art Wynn, the 77. Jimmy Carr, horsepower down the back straightaway into the number 3 spot, and he is coming to the front. Two laps have been completed. Mike Hubert Jr. in car number 74 shows the way. Rich Bubeck races second. Jimmy Carr is third. Chris Walraven runs in the number 4 spot. Art Wynn has dropped back to 5th. Ed Lynch Jr. in the 2L struggling in the number 6 position. Dennis Moore is 7th. Tony Edmondson runs 8th. Tom Whiting is 9th. Tony Morrow bringing up the field right now. We'll turn to complete lap number 4, halfway home. 4 down and 4 to go for Mike Hubert Jr. Some good racing right now for the 5th position. Ed Lynch Jr. in car number 2L starting to come to the front. He needs to pick off one more position, does Ed Lynch, to get up in there to a transfer spot to the A feature. Dennis Moore into the wall off of turn number 4, power sliding down the front straightaway with cars heading straight for him. Tony Morrow gets on the binders, gets it sideways. Hubert gets by safely. We get everyone under control. Yellow flag is out. 56W, Chris Walraven. He is feeling all kinds of pressure from the 2L of Ed Lynch. And we're going to get a chance to jump on it, go back green here in just a moment. Mike Hubert will pick up the pace in the 74. When he does so, the green flag flies. It's fair game, and we'll see what happens. Ed Lynch goes to the outside of Walraven. Not a lot of racetrack to grab a hold of out there, and he gets hung out. Mike Hubert continues to look strong, immediately opening up a half a straightaway advantage over Rich Bubeck. Jimmy Carr still third. Walraven races in the number 4 spot. 6 down and 2 to go. Here comes Ed Lynch with another run on Walraven. This time he's down on the bottom. He just continues to push over there at turn number 2 and turn number 4. He cannot grab a hold of the racetrack. Jimmy Carr takes over second. And car number 65 as Hubert looks at the white flag. Jimmy Carr is second. Bubeck third. Walraven runs in the number 4 spot. Ed Lynch B-main bound in car number 2L as he continues to run 5th. Turning for home, his first trip to Knoxville, a heat race winner here on the Saturday afternoon show, Mike Hubert Jr. Jimmy Carr will get second, Rich Bubeck third, Chris Walraven fourth, Ed Lynch 5th. Tony
2M Tony Morrill from Des Moines and Lisa French from Lincoln, Illinois in the 8L make up that fourth row. Then Mike Tweed in the 2T from Huxley, Iowa, and the 61 Ernest Jennings from Norman, Oklahoma in the fifth row. And in the back, the 1B, Brent Geldner, and then 106.9, Bob Weave. Here's the green. We're underway, the C feature. The 39 of Bob White takes the early lead. 47, Ricky Logan running right there in that second position. The 8R, Jim Richardson from Blairsden, California. He's running in third as the 3 car. Tim Lewis out of Gas, Kansas in that fourth position. Again, the top 2 transfer into the B feature. Right now, that is the 39 of Bob White, the 47, Ricky Logan. Bob White, just from up the road to West Des Moines, Iowa. He is your leader in the 39. Ricky Logan in the second position as we have a car up high on the track coming to stop out of turn number 4. That yellow flag comes out. And you can see the 47 of Ricky Logan is right up on the back bumper of your leader, the 39 of Bob White. And they're under green as Bob White still takes control of the C main. It's Ricky Logan running right there in second. And right now the 8R Jim Richardson in that third position. Richardson has to move up one more if he's going to make the B main, as right now it's Bob White and Ricky Logan getting set to transfer to the B. Bob White in the white racing out of West Des Moines, Iowa, continues to lead as they smoke up, coming off of turn number 4. The smoke's coming off of that right rear as they're coming down that front straightaway. They're laying some rubber on the track as the 39 of Bob White continues to lead. One more lap to go for Bob White out of West Des Moines, Iowa. Ricky Logan still in that second position. Heading into turn number 3, out of turn number 4 with the checkered flag in sight. The win goes to Bob White out of West Des Moines. Right there in second position, the 47 of Ricky Logan out of Little Rock, Arkansas.
Frantically searching for traction. These big right rear tires just looking, spinning and spinning and searching for some traction around this very quick half-mile raceway. Now a starter just slowing the field down. They'll watch them again. If we have another false start, perhaps somebody may be penalized. You can see them now just down in front of the big grandstand down the back chute. Art Winter, Shane Stewart, row number 1, Marlon Jones and Larry Neighbours of the second row. We're just about set for the start. They're about to stand on it off turn number 4. Here they go. A relatively even start. And we've got the green. It's Hard-Wetted 77 with Shane Stewart in 2S following him through, but he's pushing the front end understeering drastically for Shane Stewart, and he's just been offloaded back to 4th position. Our race leader now coming back into view and roaring down the main stretch. It's Hard-Wetted 77. Car number 1, it's the D1 entry of Marlon Jones there in 2nd. Back in 3rd position, we've got Larry Neighbours in car 2L, and back behind them is Shane Stewart, and he's been relegated for position number 2, back to 4th inside 2 laps. 2 down and 10 to go. 1 and 2, it's beginning to hot up. Only 2 cars to transfer, and plenty of dicing, plenty of jostling going on around this raceway as they begin to spread themselves out. Here's our leaders. A little bit of smoke now coming from the D1 entry of Marlon Jones. He's ruling in Hard-Wetted the 77 car, and this is where the racing looms. The 29L of Larry Neighbours still back in 3rd. Back behind them it's Shane Stewart in 2S, and following them is 2E in Tony Edmondson. 1 and 2, they're through once more, about 5 car lengths separating them. Back behind them, the 29L Larry Neighbours. Following him is the 2S of Shane Stewart and the 2E car of Tony Edmondson. These drivers continue to fill your first 5 positions. Down the inside line, your race leader, D1 Marlon Jones, has taken the lead. Hard-Wetted 77 has suffered a serious mechanical failure and is rolling around the top side of this circuit and looks just about set to pull off this circuit. He's still rolling down past the back grandstand as we pick up our race leader, D1 Marlon Jones. Larry Neighbours has now moved up into a transfer position from Tony Edmondson in 2E. No, Tony's back behind Shane Stewart in 2S, and Shane still occupies the 3rd position, and back behind them it's the 3D entry of Daniel Coggeshall, but we've got yellow. Let's see if he can continue in this kind of form. Ricky Logan in 47, the man on a mission and on a move. Let's look for the pace to pick up now coming out of the 2nd turn. They'll go for the gas, and there they go. D1 Marlon Jones already moves out a couple of legs, and look out, one car's ridden a wheel, and it stacks on the mill, and we've had a roll. 2 cars up and over. Unbelievable stuff. The 39 car is one of the machines that rolled it. That was Bob White, barrel rolling. On the entrance to the 3rd car, the 96 car is another one. That's Tom Whiting. Looks like Larry Webb, number 91, is another driver that's been involved. Chad Mellenberg in 97. We can see him down there. Let's just see whether somebody in the middle of this pack can pull off a Desperado and possibly move up. The pace now is beginning to lift. Watch the D1 car of Marlon Jones down the back chute. Look at that pressure. They're nose to tail behind him. They've gone for the gas pedal one more time. Oh, and look out, a couple of them getting very close indeed. They come back into view. It's Marlon Jones in D1. That's 29L of Larry Neighbours. And it's 2E, Tony Edmondson getting off to a good start. Shane Stewart back to the 4th position. Randy Smith now moving to the outside line on Shane Stewart, and he takes him. Randy Smith takes 4th, and they move out of the 4th turn and back down towards the start-finishing line. Car number D1, Marlon Jones out from Larry Neighbours in 29L. It's Tony Edmondson, but there goes Randy Smith. Car 0, Randy Smith up into 3rd position. One more spot, and he's going to move into the A. There's Marlon Jones in D1. He continues to circulate very quickly. He's almost got a quarter of a lap over Larry Neighbours in 29L, but Randy Smith is the man on the move. He is hooked up and hauling as he sets up for the 3 turn. He'll now stand on the gas out of the 4th, but Marlon Jones is through. He's got 3 to go. So if Randy Smith is going to do it, he has got to move very fast. Out of turn number 2.